morning. Everyone that's supposed to be out back is out back, but you'll notice that the trap is empty. We caught a possum last night. It rained so late into the evening, it never quit, that Smokey didn't come last night. So I'm very disappointed. And a loud tree limb just fell down over there in the woods, pretty substantial something. Not a tree, but a tree limb. Well, let me get my man, who's now under the bench, over to get his food. Good morning, Tux. And there comes Don with Ruby. Well, there goes Don. Get his paper. And these guys are out here, and all is good. Well, it's official. There's a Tesla meetup Saturday afternoon. Maybe we'll have nice enough weather to rinse Ruby off before we go. The road's still wet this morning. Even if Dawn had rinsed her, it wouldn't have done any good. Good morning, Ruby. Oh, I have a software update. I do. Let's see. What is it? It is 2022.4.5. Okay. It's another dot release, I think. We'll install that later. I obviously can't install it right this second. I did check the apps last night. It's 37 out there this morning. Last night I was worried about black ice, and so was the National Weather Service, but they did not delay school, and that ended up being a good call in this particular case. I don't think the temperature should be within a degree or two between here and downtown Raleigh, and possibly warmer toward the city, so I think traffic should move smoothly, at least where we are. Maybe a little bit north and west, it might have been a little colder. So thank goodness, because it rained. It was still raining at 11 p.m. But we never even saw a snowflake because I was monitoring quite closely for Smokey. We did, like I said, we caught a possum, but no cat last night. I did fire off a note to let the SPCA know, and I'll wait for instructions as to whether or not we should try again tonight or wait for another night. Actually a little bit cloudy out there this morning. We are supposed to get near 60 today. We have a couple of warmer, I'm gonna say nicer days coming up here. And we've scheduled an in-person meetup, Tesla meetup this weekend near the Cary Supercharger. It's in the same shopping center as the Supercharger, but it's at the cinemas. It's not actually at the Supercharger. So look forward to that. It's been a while. It's hard to schedule meetups in the winter. You got to do it just a few days out when you're pretty sure the weather's going to be nice, which is what we did in this case. Decided yesterday. I didn't catch 100% of the details last night, but apparently Rob Maurer was talking about the SEC and Elon, and that's never a good thing. I hope it'll just die back down. I have, as a Tesla stock owner, holder, I have zero concern about anything Elon says that moves the stock. Zero. Like, yeah, does it move the stock a little bit for an afternoon or 24 hours? Possibly. What I am concerned about is the SEC moving the stock and the government. Can we turn around and file a claim against them for hurting the stock? Because that drives the stock, and way more than anything Elon ever said. So I want to turn a countersuit against them. Yeah, that's what I want to do. But yeah, I didn't want to hear that in the news, Tesla news yesterday at all. I didn't. You know, I'm sure the thing that drove the stock the most recently was probably the announcement that the Cybertruck won't deliver in 2022 at the you know, quarterly investors meeting or whatever. And you know, you got to tell it how it is, even if it's not great news sometimes. So I don't know. I hope this dives out of the news cycle really quick. I'm fixing to head home. I believe Don and I are gonna walk this morning. It's 36 according to Ruby. I wish it was warmer and sunnier. I really need a warm, sunny feel afternoon, but it is February. It looks like February out there today. You know, it looks like it's gray and it's winter and it's foggy, and it's definitely February. I'm ready to be done with February now that we've had Don's birthday. Although I guess the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day are good. So after the Super Bowl, I'm really ready to be done with February. Wow, an unmarked, I'm gonna say Ford tan SUV came flying by with lights on, and there was an SUV and he's chasing them. Oh, and there's another cop coming from the other way too. Well, I mean, when you don't stop for the police officer, it is going to cause a problem. Oh yeah, you go get him. Wow, where did he go? I missed him. Oh, he's real. There's the cop. Wow. I've never seen an actual in-person police chase. I'm glad they're headed away from us. Well, I don't know for sure, but the car being chased was possibly a Jeep, maybe old Ford Explorer, something along those lines. So that tan police SUV, and then the couple of Fuquay Cruisers, Dodge, that came after it. I mean, I highly doubt they were going to have any trouble catching it. It's not like the guy trying to evade the police was in a, you know, plaid Model S or anything. He was just in a, I mean, it was an old 10 plus year old, some sort of SUV. So I don't know what he was thinking, evading the police like that. It was dangerous what he and then the police officer was forced into doing, where they were actually in a lane of oncoming traffic for a short time. But hopefully they've got him now. I skirted around the direction that they went in, which was south on Purfoy. South on Judd Parkway. But yeah, that's a little bit of excitement there in a small town this morning. Well, I've made good time. It's 8:30 since today is Tuesday, and I've got to do a quick turnaround to the chiropractor, Apex, Guardian Angel Apex, and Whole Foods Cary before I go pick Johnny back up. Busy day, so I'm gonna leave Ruby out and to just be faster. Pull over here and then back up. Yeah, I'll pretend I'm the UPS guy and I'm not allowed to put it into park before I have myself pointed in the appropriate go forward, pull out position. Right? Funny. I do wish it was a little warmer. Felt bad I didn't have kitty pictures yesterday for the video, or really any pictures for that matter. Hey buddy, how are ya? Hi. Oh, big yawn. All right, Ruby, we'll be back in a few minutes. I still don't have my sneakers on and I'm still not ready to run. I'm feeling just enough. Pain is a stretch, but discomfort, not right feeling. Something's off with my foot that I don't feel ready to take off at a sprint yet. Really, I want to, because, well, A, it feels good after you do it, and more importantly, it helps warm you up, and it's cold out here this morning. It's hard to walk fast enough to get warmed up very quick. I'm avoiding the paint because it's wet and sometimes it's slick. They put it there to help keep you safe and help you fall at the same time. Well, you can certainly tell that Don and I haven't been over here for 3 or 4 days, because I think we missed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's 4 days. There's a lot of extra trash along the trail this morning. Come on, people, you can do better than this. Well, this is time around the track number 2, and I'm hanging in there okay. Hands are a little cold. I mean, I feel my foot with every step, but it has definitely improved. On this part of the trail in particular, there are hundreds of birds doing their bird thing off to the side, and the kudzu and you know, other shrub stuff that's over there. I've seen a lot of cardinals. Well, for one thing, it's the state bird, so there should be a lot of them, but they also nest in low to the ground shrubs like that too, so they're probably starting to begin to look for nesting stuff. But as we walk down here, we hear them chirping, and there's just a lot of bird movement. It's kind of cool. Hey,
Hey,
you gonna run to the house?
yeah, get it over with.
All right, I'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. He mumbled something about us walking for 58 minutes. Yeah, I'm a little slow right now. Although that's not that much. That's not that much longer than normal. I'm sure we're losing 1 to 2 minutes a mile because I'm not running any intervals during the walk. And I know he wasn't really fussing about that. I told him I'm afraid to run on it because I don't want to set my healing back in case it's, you know, more messed up than we think, and it's improving, so why risk it? Okay, I jogged just a little bit to get out of the UPS guy's way, and those 10 feet didn't feel too bad. But at any point, I'll have her treat my toe again today, because I've seen improvement every week, because with time it's healing, right? And also probably the PEMF is helping. My watch said 2.6 miles an hour and 3 minutes, average heart rate 102, something like that. About what I would have expected. And the only thing I've got today to operate Ruby is my phone. And opening the door and then starting the car with the phone worked fine. No problems, and fast enough. So I just made sure my phone was well charged. Now that I have the new iPhone, it's not, you know, obviously over time I'll have more trouble with the battery, but right now it stays charged for a good long time. And when I'm driving home in the morning, I make sure it's plugged in, so when I get to the house it should basically be near 100%. I'll have about 20 minutes before I need to leave. Well, Ruby has a nice parking partner. I've seen that Y before. Alright, I'm headed into Guardian Angel Apex. Well, after I place a order for Johnny at Wang's Kitchen. Michelle is eagerly awaiting photos. Hopefully there'll be some good stuff today. Oh, that is such a good deal. Oh my goodness, it's a brand new Instant Pot for 40 bucks. It is capacity, I'm looking, 5 quart. So it's small, but still. I don't see any Legos, at least not yet. Actually, this is a thing that has Legos in it, maybe. Empty case. But it is usually sold with Legos at the store. The place for last year's Valentine's teddy bear. This is pretty cute. It says, "Talk nerdy to me." Well, besides the Annalise, just a hand towel. Didn't find anything for Michelle today. Have reusable bags. Headed into Whole Foods now. 20 minutes to get downtown. It's 1:25. I should be headed out of here at 1:50. So I've got 25 minutes, 30 minutes tops. So I have 3 full to the top bags. Chuck eyes, well, Chuck roasts were on sale, so they had extra Chuck eye steaks. So I made out good on steaks today. Got a special piece of chocolate for Valentine's Day, you know. I sent this picture to Johnny, a picture of this car from on the way in, because his friend at school, his dad gifted him a car that looks a lot like that. It's 1:54, so I was a few minutes longer than I should have been, but not by a lot. Well, I just dropped Johnny off at Taekwondo. I forgot to install the software update when we got in from school. Oops. I'm headed over to Walmart. At the very least, I need a command strip hook for the side of the new refrigerator for my apron, and the cable for the digital meat thermometer. That is on the list. I did get permission to try to trap Smokey again, and I have the trap set, and I have no Smokey, and I wish I would catch him. I fidgeted with Legos at the house, mostly deciding what else I wanted to put together and looking for parts, but not spending too much time actually constructing. I was kind of all over the place as I decide what's worth fooling with and what's not. They're having a pickup truck convention up there in the parking lot today. It's about 15, and they're just parked in the middle of the Walmart lane, you know, the driving lanes, not just parking spaces. They're actually blocking you from driving around Walmart. I just don't understand why they're getting away with that. Oh, it's a Duplo space set. I love it. I literally inside the store can hear them revving their engines out in the parking lot. It just feels threatening to me, but that's just me. They've restocked some. All right, Ruby's plugged in and ready to charge. She's down to like 65 miles or something, and I also kicked off the software update. Well, we've got him, and he is upset. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen dilated eyes so big and upset as that. Hey, Smokey. Hi. Definitely feral.
I'll smoke your ass.
Smokey. Smokey, hi. Oh, terror. Absolute terror. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please don't beat your head against the thing anymore. We're going to let him calm down. They tell us to cover him. That keeps him calm. He can get plenty of air. If he goes to the bathroom, he won't be sitting in it because Don's raised him up.
Yeah,
we're experienced, but I think I've got Donnie.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be smelling him on the way into school tomorrow.
I won't be smelling him.
I meant we, as in me and Johnny. I think we're going to be smelling him tomorrow morning. Don will put that rubber mat down and lots of cloths, and it won't get on Ruby in any way, but it won't smell good on the way to school. Oh, goodness. Don's worried he's going to spray in his garage now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll be calm. He won't move around. But I don't know how long he was in there before we realized he popped it. Maybe an hour. Well, not more than an hour.
Right.
But he was banging his little head against the metal trying to get out. I feel bad. I hope he didn't hurt himself.